Cheong Wa Dae is the official residence of the President of the Republic of Korea, used until May 9, 2022. It is located at Jongno-gu, Seoul, with Bukaksan Mountain in the background. It is also called the Blue House. When President Yoonseok-yeol took office in 2022, he moved the official residence to Yongsan and opened Cheong Wa Dae to the public. The symbol of Cheong Wa Dae is the blue tiles. The first thing that catches your eye when you arrive at the Blue House is the blue tiles of the main building. The blue tiles and the curved roof represent the beauty of Korea. When you enter the building, the first floor contains the office of the First Lady, a reception room, a banquet hall, and a restaurant, while the second floor contains the President's office, a reception room, and a conference room. The large lawn in front of the building is where state welcome ceremonies, the Army, Navy, and Air Force honor guards, and the review of traditional honor guards and traditional costumes are held. Yeongbin-gwan is a building used for large-scale conferences and official events for foreign dignitaries. Construction began in January 1978 and was completed in December of that year. The building is literally a place to welcome guests, and when foreign presidents or prime ministers visit, it is used as an official event venue for folk performances and banquets to introduce our country, or as a place for large-scale conferences and banquets for more than 100 people. It is a magnificent building with 18 stone pillars supporting the entire building, and in particular, the 4 stone pillars in the front are 13 meter high and 3 meter in circumference that extend to the second floor, and the interior is decorated with the shapes of a rose of Sharon, a laurel tree, and a taeguk pattern. There is a hall on the second floor that is identical to the first floor, but the first floor is used as a reception hall, and the second floor is used as a banquet hall. Sangchun-jae is a traditional Korean-style house that was completed in April 1983 and is used for receiving foreign guests. At that time, there was not a single traditional Korean-style building within the Blue House grounds. Since there was no way to introduce our country's style of house to foreign guests, Sangchun-jae, a traditional Korean-style house, was built using chunyang trees that were over 200 years old. It was used as a place for receiving foreign guests or informal meetings. The Green Garden, which is called Nokjiwon, is the most beautiful place in the Blue House grounds, with over 120 species of trees and memorial trees planted by former presidents. There is a Korean pine tree, a symbol of green space, around here. It is about 310 years old and 16 meter tall. In 1968, grass was planted on a flat area and used as an outdoor event venue. Starting with the Children's Day event every spring, various events such as Parents' Day and Disabled Persons' Day are held here. And on May 28, 1995, the KBS Open Concert was held, inviting about 3,000 nearby residents. Chunchugwan was completed in 1990 and is a building with a traditional and elegant style. It was used as a place for the president's press conferences and as an office for reporters. This building contains the city and nature that are heterogeneous yet harmonious with each other, and the colorful scenery of Samcheong-dong that changes depending on the angle of sunlight and the season. The large curves that give the facade a sense of rhythm, and the three-dimensional linearity of the slightly curved bricks are repeated in an irregular rhythm, so that when the morning sunlight rises directly on the facade, the entire facade shines in a bright color. And as the sun rises during the day and sets toward the south, the three-dimensionality of the curves is strongly revealed. As the sun gradually sets toward the west, the building turns its back on the sun and is covered in shadow, leaving behind gentle waves of shadow like an afterglow. The color of the brick material for the facade changes to various tones such as light gray, dark gray, and light green, depending on the degree of sunlight and moisture it absorbs, referencing the colors used in the hanok and fences of Samcheongdae. The interior is made of wood materials and marble of similar width to the exterior rectangular bricks, wrapping the pillars to create a curved shape, and a skylight is placed on the upper part of the side wall to let the sky light flow down the wall. The space on the second floor has a clear directionality with a large, open window facing south, containing the scenery, but even if you do not look straight at the scenery, the sky light flows down the side wall, allowing you to feel the change in sky light on a cloudy day and a clear day in the space. When entering from the east and reaching the second floor while looking at the rectangular facade of the building, the main gaze is directed to the south, and as you go up to the rooftop, the Hanok and green space to the west, the ginkgo trees and downtown scenery to the south, and the Samcheongdae neighborhood scenery to the east unfold like a panorama, completely opening up the view. YLESS is a unique flagship store themed around hanok and Bukchon. This store was opened in 2024 December. The first floor is used for beauty-related events, cultural exchanges, and a cafe space, and the basement floor is where you can experience and purchase products from various brands. The Hanok Cafe Yeongbin-gwan, located on the first floor of the store, was also built by tearing down 3 hanoks so that visitors can feel the Korean spirit. After enjoying the beauty of the hanok, go down the stairs from the cafe to find a beauty platform. YLESS stands for YLESS for your skin, and pursues a structure that invests in the essence of the product with less promotional and advertising expenses. All the brands here are indie brands. It is a form of supporting indie brands that have new ideas and confidence in quality, but are concerned about securing distribution channels or high-cost marketing. The House of Sulwhasoo Bukchon starts with the work of connecting a hanok built in the 1930s and a Western-style house built in the 1960s. The dividing wall between the two buildings was dismantled, and an open courtyard was created to connect the hanok and the Western-style house. The space was designed as if it were the home of a woman with a special taste for finding value in the aesthetics of tradition, and the beauty of each space was designed so that customers could directly experience and enjoy it. The hanok was designed to be transparent from the outside, allowing the inside to be seen. In order to preserve the value of tradition, the pillars and rafters of the hanok and the existing structures of the Western-style house were preserved as much as possible. The tea house is a place that captures the senses and tastes of those who want to enjoy tea in their lives. It reinterprets a 1960s Western-style house in a modern way and was reborn as an emotional space that preserves the old. Bukchon Hanok Village, where the old appearance of Korea continues, is a place where the noble class lived for 600 years, and even now, actual residents live there and preserve the Hanok Village. There are important historical assets remaining in the Hanok Village, and many streets where the beauty of hanok stands out are considered attractive tourist destinations.